Welcome in, I'm Steve, but on Twitch you'll find me as Rainbow Vista. These are some highlights from my recent Dark Souls Remastered stream. I like to keep things relaxed with room for quiet moments, but I also engage in a fair amount of silliness too. I'll be uploading new episodes weekly as I make my way through the game, so settle in and enjoy the first part of my journey. And you know, we've got to have a big club. Playing Dark Souls, we've got to be a big caveman with a club. This is Great Jimbo, the Unga Bunga. Look at that, those delicious buns right there. Got to go Master Key. I want him to have a big head. Face. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. This one. Keep him bald. Got to rep the bald crew. And eye colour. Funnily enough, my eye colour is a bit of a weird one. Do they have a green option? They do not. So we're going to go instead for grey. Funnily enough, my own eye colour, I have... my eyes change between green and blue. It's kind of a weird one. Let's do it. We're doing Jimbo. This is it. Start the adventure with a Jimbo. I'm not sure whether I should... Oh, blooming hell, that blasted my face out. Do I do cutscenes? Into the Triossi. Quality of this cutscene's terrible. To be honest, I'm not going to be too bothered about the cutscene. I kind of know. We know how the storyline of Dark Souls goes. I think with your permission, I think I'm going to crack on with this. Here we are within our dungeons. The beginning of Jimbo's adventure, but this is my guy, his Jimbo. He's a half-naked meat body man. We'll be fighting that guy later. I can stab him. You're dead. Not going to die to the first enemy in the game. Don't worry about that. Kind of, I've got a bit of a headcanon already about Jimbo. I've decided he's not going to be able to say anything, except for his own name. So whenever we're talking to the characters, we're going to have to say, Jimbo, 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 Jimbo. That's going to be his thing. Jimbo can only say his own name. Kind of like a Hodor situation. Jimbo. Jimbo? Oh, look up there. You can see it at the top of the screen. What do we do here, I wonder? Hey man, see you later man. Have a fun one. Didn't even have time for that to start. I'm not going to bother lighting this bonfire. Well, I'm not going to bother sitting at it. My shield. I shall. Oh, you want to run away, dear? You were happy when you had the arrows. Stab you in the butt. There you go. Bonk and bonk. We are now in full Jimbo form. Club, plank, I'm happy. Let's get... Gotta have the big balls dropping down. Open the locked door. See, I've already kind of memorised this game. This is kind of why it fits in a cosy spot for me, is I've already got a lot figured out about this game. Jimbo. Jimbo. Jimbo, Jimbo, Jimbo. Jimbo, Jimbo! Oh, he dead. So that guy there is actually called Oscar, I believe. Oh, failed parry. Hit that. See, the key to this is going to be parrying. If you can figure out the parry and you get the parry timing down, you're basically beating the game. Jimbo! Jimbo, Jimbo. Jimbo, Jimbo, Jimbo. Ooh, broken straight sword. I want to get past this shield as quickly as possible because the shield takes a small amount of damage when you... Even when you're blocking, it means you take damage. Down I go. And we got to start the boss fight by shouting, Jimbo! Right, let's take you. Bonk. Asylum deal for sure. Yeah, you're dead. Ow! He smacked me! Can't believe I actually just got smacked by the demon. There, you're done. Let's move on now. Victory achieved.
So Risen 5, I've got a Risen 5 5600X actually on my one.
So here we go. Another cutscene. I think with your guys' permission, I think I'm going to skip cutscenes. Here we are, we're making the journey. Jimbo is dropping in, boys. Well, rest here. Talk to this bloke. He's just laughing at me for being a zombie. Oh, hello. Right, let's get the humanity. Get a bit of setup going here. I think I can gather some good items. There's always a few bits to gather in around here. So I didn't really bother with character customization because I find, like, what's the point? You spend most of the game as a fleshed out, undead, rotted through creature anyway, so why even bother? Or you're covered in armour even when you're not, you know? Right, here he is. Lalai himself, Petrus of Forelund. Right, give me your coins. Thank you. Yeah, teach me some miracles. Why not? Sure. I'll pick up your religion. I'll take a pamphlet for your religion. There we go. Learn a gesture. Gesture learned. I don't need to buy anything from him right now. To our mate.
Installing Java so you can get fabric. Ooh, fabric's a good choice. getting those performance gains. You got to get those gains.
So I have actually played this game a few times in the past, as you can probably tell. I'm pretty comfortable with the way things are going. So what the plan is right now, I'm just going to set myself up by taking a bunch of items. Taking the easy game items that the game kind of gives you at the start. So the implication here is that this is actually the secret stash that Petrus Aforlund has. As you can see, the Morning Star Talisman also implies that. Why does he have a secret stash? Cracked red eye orbs, which are used for killing other players.
Honestly, I can't live without fabric in Minecraft. Can't live without it.
Right, and down we go. Got some bony boys to deal with. Oh, come on. Come on, why have I forgotten how to parry? There we go. Okay, now it's your turn. See, parrying, that's your thing. Well, you're dead. Right, take a glub of that. Basically, yeah, you want to try and really get the hang of backstabbing, parrying. If you get the hang of it, you can basically just take out entire armies of enemies without even taking a single hit. Because you get invincibility when you, at least in this game you do, when you're parrying. If you hit a good parry and you riposte, when you're in the middle of the animation for that, they don't hit you. They can't. I have part of a plan. It's a terrible plan, but we're doing it. I'm going to run straight through, grab my stuff, and leave. Oh, mama. Right, there's binoculars there. I don't need the binoculars! Right, leg it, leg it, leg it. Go, Jimbo, go! Run! Here we are. I'm gonna just quickly nip in here because there's another item over there that I want to get. So we're not going to bother with anything fancy on this run. It's literally just to play some games, kind of have fun with it, enjoy ourselves. Not get too wrapped up in things! You made me poo myself! Right. So I'm going to get rid of that skeleton by just going here and chill, have a nice little chill time by kind of hoping that skeleton stays well away. Right, I've done that part now. I need to go to New Londo Ruins down here. So there's a couple items here that are going to be useful for going on in the future. So down I go. Oh yeah, look at this. This is what peak male performance looks like right here. Oh, Jimbo, you beautiful, beautiful man. Come on, great Jimbo. Not bothering with any of these guys. I'm going to chat to this blacksmith down here. Not really because of any particular reason. Tell you one thing I'm going to do quickly, since I'm down here. It may behoove me. There we go. Send that lift back up. That way I can use it later. I can just head straight back down later on. Meanwhile, I want to go this way. Got to get a firekeeper soul, which is over in this direction. Bonk this guy. Get his stuff. Transient curse, very nice. Now, this isn't really a speed run, so I'm not trying any fancy particular strats. As I said, I'm just here to have fun with it. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. I'm just going to kind of avoid these ghosts. In fact, actually change my equipment to have a homeward bone just in case. Oh look, a ghosty goo. Leg it past you. Ow! I said leg it past you, not get hit by you. And carefully make my... Carefully, I said! Make my way across this bridge. And we're... Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. They caught me. Well, that's the first of many deaths. That's a bit gruesome, innit? I know there'll be a couple deaths because I'm not prepped up yet. But I do now have the Firekeeper Soul, and they can't take that away from me. Because this is going to pop in here. I'm going to reinforce the Estus Flask. We've got that. That's just made me a bit more survivable. Just wasn't quite fast enough on the bone. Wasn't quite fast enough. But look at this. Now I can make my way straight down because I sent the lift back up. See? Always thinking. Do I recover my souls? I think I probably should, shouldn't I? It is what it is. Right, let's do it. To send back the lift. Always useful to send back a lift, because I'll probably use bones to get out of there. And down into the depths once again. Not going for vengeance, we're just going to get my souls back and leg it. Do I just hate it when you're chilling in ruins and a half-naked man with a club just runs through and steals your Firekeeper soul? Relatable moments. Hashtag relatable. There we go. Screw you guys, we're going home. Haha! Because there's a couple more things I need to grab. And this is also why I picked the master key. Let me get some extra bits and bobs before we get started on the actual quest proper. Jimbo's quest to take over the world. Do whatever Jimbo does on his adventures. Down here, once again, take a little bit this time. We go this way. Master key means I can just do this. I can just kind of head out and chill. Now there's an undead dragon there. Last couple times I tried to run straight past, he's just straight up killed me. But I'm hopeful that I can just make my way across. Yeah, he got me. That's okay. I know it's going to happen. These are deaths I'm planning for. I'm going to go get my souls back and run straight through because there's another item I want to grab. And then we're pretty much good to get started. Just makes me a bit more survivor. Oh, I forgot to send the lift back up. Now I've got to wait. I hate waiting. It's annoying. Go run. He runs like he really needs a poo. I mean, there aren't really many toilets in Lordran, so I kind of get it. He runs like he hasn't wiped in years. The man who runs like he's never wiped his bum in his life and he's just got that little bit of rash. That's what he's got. He's got a little bit of a rash. A little bit of foostiness down there, shall we say. Got to walk a little bit strange. Hopefully, the dragon is now awake. So what it'll do is it'll spew poison at me, and that will delay it just long enough from its swipe attack that I can just run straight through. That's the plan. Grab my stuff. Leg it. I mean, obviously, speedrunners can just kind of glitch their way through this randomly, and they're totally fine. But I'm not a speedrunner, I'm just a random guy, random naked man with a club and a plank of wood. Why am I being dragged around by the janky hitboxers? Oi! Leg it! What you got? Vegan stuff, perfect, and a spider shield. Right, I can usually get around here. There we go. Famously, a Drake's weakness, as you know, is just being a random naked man running through you without actually taking any time to stop for you. Oh god, they are wanting my gibbles. It's kind of like a better than nothing situation. I don't really use the red tearstone ring often, but I don't have any other rings at this point in the game, so why not take it? Right, I think that's pretty much me. I've got everything I need. Now, there's a couple options, obviously, as you know, in normal Dark Souls. I could run past those skellies and try and go for Rite of Kindling, but at this stage in the game, I don't really need any more than 10 Estus flasks. What is with my parrying? Come on. There we go. Get it back figured out. So once you get parrying figured out in Dark Souls, that's you. You've won the game. Parrying and backstabs are OP. Well, I might as well wear my armor, actually. Because this armor is light enough I still get decent rolls. And can keep bonking people nicely. And it's just a little bit better protection than I would have had otherwise. Hui! Oh, I hate that jump. Right, there'll be a ring here. Gonna go grab it. I think I'm doing pretty well. See, I played this game a lot before. I've got the rhythm of it. Generally. I just need to remember my parry timings and get better at them. The problem is when you haven't played in a while, your parry timings get kind of thrown out a little bit. See, I don't even have... Half the time, I don't even have to actually let the parry animation happen. I just know kind of how... Well, that was stupid of you, wasn't it? There you go. I've done the survival Minecraft experience. And I've done some challenges. I mean, I've freaking killed the warden. So I think once I've hit 1,000 days, I'm going to sort of unlock my Minecraft world, as in... But anyway, we're playing Dark Souls right now. Here we are, go down here, and there's a little... Oh yeah, I remember this. This guy trying to jump scare us. This little cheeky boy here. Whee! Bonk. Now, there's a couple of lame hollows here. Splat. As you can see, I've got the parry timing down. It's like at a certain point, like I'm thinking of learning these different ways of modding Minecraft and stuff, and a lot of them, it feels like they are like art programs in and of themselves. Axiom in particular, it feels like an art program, and I kind of ran into that resistance where, with the amount of time that I had to dedicate to Minecraft, I'd rather just play my damn game. I don't want to have to learn how to use the Minecraft equivalent of Photoshop just to be able to play my game. But here's a funny thing you can do in Dark Souls. Watch this, watch this. You see this man with his nice little booty angled just right? I've got point forward. Oh, no, it's got to be point down. Don't sniff that finger now. I'm mature, I promise. Video game shopkeepers have better unions than real life shop retail workers. Because they can say this, right? So you can talk to them. Like, this is something I was never given the right to say when I worked retail. Can you imagine if I got to say that at Tesco's? That would be perfect. If you could just, like, if a customer came up to you and you work in retail in Tesco's or whatever, and you just went, oi, not here to chit-chat, buy something or get it. You'd be fired. Don't really think there's much else for me to grab here. And I do need a heater shield. I'm going to go light that next bonfire. Oh, I'm out of coffee. But also, be right back. I'm going to rest at the bonfire here. Be right back. I need the toilet. See you on the other side, guys. See you in a couple. And we are back. How you doing? Right. Good to know I didn't die. Which is good. Also, I would have realised I haven't had my audio capture properly, so I need to change my audio capture a second. I'll check back the logs. I'll see if you're lying. Bonk and bonkage. Right. Now you... There we go. Can kill ya. Okay, let's keep going. On our adventures, Jimbo. Right. Thank you. Thank you. And into here, this little sneaky bit. Chesty chest. Ooh, I'm just gonna kick you. Hee hee. Oh. Hee hee. Oh. I said hee hee. Also hee hee hee. Hee hee. Hee hee. Hee hee. Hee hee. That's 3 people hee heeed off the roof. There's an area there, there's nothing there. I've checked that many times in the past, there's nothing there. Gold pine resin, that's going to be useful for the boss. Look, here's done. There you go. This is why I struggle so hard with the other games in the series. I've got the parry timings so down to a science on this version, on Dark Souls 1, that playing other Dark Souls games, I just cannot get the parry timings right because I'm so dialed in on the parry timings here. Now we've got a little nighty night down here. You just sneak up quietly. Shh. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting big, terrifying, gigantic monster knights. Right, come on you. There you go. Might take a while, but now I can catch in a loop. And you know what? It might be unfair, but guess what? Dark Souls is not a fair game anyway. I'm just evening the playing field by doing this. I'm just taking it back. There you go. You just imagine, right? You are like a highly trained, elite level knight, and just some random guy with some random caveman with a club just runs up and just repeatedly backstabs you. You don't even have a chance. Sucks to suck, I guess. This is a risk I can take. This is a risk. I'm gonna open that door. There's a scary boy down there. Oh, look at this bad boy. Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh lord, he coming. Oh, come on, chunky man. The issue here is I do not have 100% parry timing. And a single mistake with this guy, you're done. You just do not, like, no matter how high my health is, no matter how safe I could be, whether blocking or not, you make one mistake, this guy's got you. He is a monster. It might be here a while. Like I said, one mistake, it gets you. Right. Tell you what I might do. There is necessity to have Havel's ring right now. Ow. There we go. Gonna get my souls back if nothing else. Yeah, it's super easy just to run straight past. That's your strat right there. In fact, I forgot to get my shield. That should help. When you get a shield like this, you can now actually, enemies can hit you with the shield up. And it won't do damage. It is slightly better physical defense. Might as well take it. Oh, this is not looking good for me, is it? Oh. Come on, take a swing, take a swing, take a swing. Come on. Take a swing. Every time you turn, I'll be there. Every time you turn around, I'll be there. Just gonna be behind you at all times, and sometimes parry you. Who's the real coward? Me for chain backstabbing you, or you for wearing the best armor in the game? You wouldn't be so tough if you were... I got cocky because I want vengeance at this point. At this point, it's about pride. It's about a sense of pride and accomplishment. You hear that, EA Games? I get a sense of pride and accomplishment from actually killing good video game enemies, not from buying microtransactions. I remember everybody thought this game was, like, impossibly hard. And I kind of fell for the hype, and I was like, why would I play a game that's impossibly hard, you know? But then I actually played it, and there was a lot to like about it. It's very tightly designed. The timings? Oh, come on! Yeah, that was my own fault. That was my own fault. Right, let's take down Havel now. Let's take him down. Done playing nice. That's it. I've given him a chance. Luckily enough, I'm good enough at parrying, I can make my way past him. There we go. Nice try. Nice try. Right, got an ad break coming up, so keep an eye out. We're going to wait the minute. So there's a boss here. With every boss, we have to bum rush and we have to shout Jimbo, so let's do it. Jimbo! Here he comes. Hello! Look at that, half your health gone in one. Done! You're dead. That was an easy one. And onwards and upwards. Here we are, my main man Soler, but while I'm waiting for him, I'm going to go chat to him in a second. First I've got to trigger a little interaction, a little thing to happen. Yep.
So I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Jimbo.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance?
Jimbo.
So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Jimbo. Jimbo.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
Ooh,
We
Jimbo.
are amid strange people, the time itself is convoluted. We're heroes sent to the very fabric, there's no telling how much love I use this to summon one another's spirits, cross the gaps between worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation.
Jimbo.
You're not the only one engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. If you did.
Jimbo. Nothing for it but just to run. Now, do I bother with Drake's Sword? It kind of takes ages to get, and I don't think I can wield a bow effectively. Yeah, no, I'm not bothering with Drake's Sword. It's not something I'll be able to wield anyway right now, so I think I'd rather just stick with my club. No Drake's Sword for this run. Nothing. There's one thing I want to do. I want to go there, and I want to activate that bonfire on the other side. I'm not bothering to go for the tail, I'm not bothering to do the Drake's Sword. Okay, and it's not limited use anyway. Oh, did I get across your bridge? Did I annoy you? I annoyed him. Oh, he's leaving. Bye-bye. I activate this lever. Now, I could go underneath the bridge and make my way across, but I think there's only really rats in that area, so it's not really worth trying to go under the bridge. I think I'm just going to go past and go from here. Going to experiment with a little something here. A little something. Oh, that was a failed experiment. That was a failed experiment, but it may turn out successful anyway if I'm clever and quick, and I am. Ah, I wasn't clever and quick enough. I should have Estused. I should have Estused. Ah, I just locked my souls behind that area as well. So I'm going to have to go through the whole thing. Oh no, my souls are behind the cage. That was a bad experiment. Don't do that. That was stupid. That leaves that piggy. We got to get some bacon. Let's do it. Who wants a pork roast, boys? I do. And now I can stab it in the butt. Get some rump roast right here. Oh. That was annoying. Bye. There we go. Shove that club right up your bum. Now this guy normally sets a trap, but normally I can kill him before the end. The trap gets sprung, but I didn't do it that time. Okay. You keep pressing, you don't give up in Dark Souls. Giving up is the real way to lose. As long as you don't give up, you can always beat Dark Souls. It's one of those games that, as long as you keep pressing forward, you always... That's just sneaky. There's no real true fail state in Dark Souls. You can never really get to a true unwinnable state. It's like Pokemon, really enough. Right, I want this guy to come for me. May change to normal Pokemon. Reason I decided to take him out so slowly is because of this guy here. I don't like fighting these guys in a unfair advantage sense. I like having the advantage of being able to parry them properly and face them head on. And now I got my soul back! Oh, thank goodness. That was a experience. Fun fact, every time that bell rings, that's actually somebody on a similar... That's actually somebody else online that is at that very moment ringing the bell in their own games. Every time you hear the bell, that's actually somebody in real life ringing the bell. It's good to know there's still a bit of an active player base here. Right. He's not too hard either. I can take him. He's slow, lumbering. Kinda dumb. Like I said, kinda dumb. Well, that wasn't so hard. And he gave me a Titanite shard. Very nice. Let's go see the big burly boy himself. Well, there's two big burly boys down here that I want to see. Firstly, there's going to be the small matter of a man who looks like an onion. I like the onion man. Hello, Siegmeyer! We shall go see the next big burly boy. Here he is. Look at this beautiful boy. Doesn't make eye contact very well, but, you know. I'm making an executive decision not to upgrade the armor. What he's trying to do here is trying to bait me into attacking him. He'll parry and riposte me. Oh, he kited the enemy so perfectly there. There was nothing I could have done. Hate channelers. They're the worst. Halberd. That's going to be useful. That's the best item in the game. That's one of the best weapons in the game. Yeah, I feel like Dark Souls kind of occupies a strange space between survival horror as well. Vibes well. Definitely say... Ow! Those guys hurt. Right, channel, I'm coming for you. Hey, buddy! Hello, you! You know, funnily enough, you killed me earlier, and funnily enough, that's left me wanting vengeance! Screw you. You stay dead. Ooh, that's jabbed into me. Yeah, I first played this game on the Xbox 360, but I never actually finished it on the Xbox 360. I've only ever actually played it on the PC, mostly. And I remember playing it on the PC, and there was Dark Souls... This was before it was remastered, and it was Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition. That's what it was called. And you used to not be able to run it properly. It used to not really run very well on PCs at all, so somebody made a mod for it to improve it called DS Fix, which fixed a lot of things like the frame rate issues and just basically made it a very playable PC experience in general, let you upscale it to higher resolutions as well. And now we've got this, which is the Dark Souls Remastered, which just, I feel like if you already had DS Fix, it kind of just did the job of kind of doing what DS Fix should have done, like what it should have done in the first place. The main thing about Dark Souls Remastered is that it helped revitalize the community. Alright, let's let this guy out. Now, I know this guy betrays you. I know he betrays you. But he gets the favour and protection ring later, so I'm keeping him alive for that reason. Oh, that was a weird... Made him dance. Gonna do my old gold pine resin. Black fire bomb. Right, let him go after Solaire. And Jimbo! Right. Oh, you're dead? How's he? I could go for the gargoyle thing by getting his tail, but it's really just not worth it from... Ow! Well, you're dead. That was easy. Gargoyle helm. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Give me your coin. Thank you for your coin. Let's go get this bell rung. At this point, the bosses are kind of easy at the start. Kind of got them figured out. Once you get their number, it's kind of not hard to kill. I did indeed do it. Said no, of course. Oh dear. The first bell has been rung. And that's an hour 38. That's not bad time at all, really. Now I've got to do a little side path, a little side quest into the Darkroot Garden. I should hopefully get the armor that get a nice bit of armor that I'd like. I think I'm getting close to being able to get a knight armor. Get down. Stay down. Oh, these guys. Hate these guys. They don't go down easy. And they have long reach and are just kind of awkward. Trying to get it. Right, you can be parried. I think the whole... I think there's a lot of toxic discourse around Souls, and I think you're very valid in not wanting to play one, because it is a very annoying game, to say the least, and I think it's unearthed a bad side of gaming as well. There is a very bad side of gaming that's come from Dark Souls, which is this whole skill issue, get good mindset. It's not something I like encouraging. Next part of this little side quest that we're doing is we're going to head up and we're going to kill a butterfly. The thing that I don't like about modern Dark Souls games, about Dark Souls games after the first one, is they changed the parry timings. I got so dialed in on Dark Souls 1's parry timing that playing any other games after it just don't feel right. I can't get the game feel of them and I can't manage them. And the thing about them as well is Dark Souls games are very in-depth, long. It's an investment to play a Dark Souls game. Total investment, and sometimes I'm just not interested in that investment. Sometimes it's just a bit too much to ask of someone. I'll consider Elden Ring, but I've heard Elden Ring is very terribly optimised, so I'm not sure I want to actually play this. I see this? See this little thing here? It's a secret. Secret. There we go. Well, let's pop down here. Hey, 2 hits! Nice! This guy normally is a lot harder than that. I genuinely thought there was like Elite Knight armor around here somewhere. Elite Knight stuff, that's it, that's the one. That's the armor right there. That's gonna help me a lot. Nope, not winnable. You can't take 3 bush guys and a golem at once. Frickin' hell. At least I died quite pretty close to my fire. Oh, that's rough. I can't take those bush guys. I can't take them. Because in order to take one, I have to have like... Now this is going to have a heck of a lot of weight on me. 3 over 50% equip load, which means I'll be fat rolling. But, luckily enough, there's a little something we got earlier. Meaning I still have good rolls. See, it boosts your maximum equipment load by double. Meaning I've got better now. Jeez! Come on! 2 hits! I'm wearing armor! Hold on, let me hit snooze on the ad break. We don't like ad breaks around here. I need a pee. I'm getting to the end of the stream. Let's just take on the butterfly and see how we do. That's useful. That is useful right there. Here we are. We've got a bush witch. A bush witch. You're going to kill a butterfly while I do nothing. I'm a melee build. I'm entirely useless here. So you're going to be the clutch one, Beatrice. Ring of sacrifice so I don't end up losing a lot of souls and I... Come on, come take a drink. Come take a rest. Oh. Thank you, Beatrice. Thank you, Beatrice. I did nothing. I was useless. Woohoo! I beat a boss battle by doing nothing. Anyway, that's me for now. Just past 2 hours, and I think I made good progress. I rung the first bell, killed a gargoyle, killed a bull. I've killed a good couple bosses in this run, actually, and done it quite quickly. I'm pretty happy with it. Feeling pretty confident. I've got my armor. We'll buy a bonfire. Let's rest up, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. See you on the other side.